How's it going? So, another turbocharger actuator removal on a 6.7. This one's a 2013, and it, I guess, maybe because is it two-wheel drive? Yeah, it is. Maybe it's because two-wheel drive. I'm so happy to see that I could actually get to all the bolts right here. So I didn't fight it. But it's a 13, like I said, Ram 6.7. It's not a Dodge, it's a Ram. I'll make sure you know, but I'm liking this Dodge. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna get this 10 off, and anytime before you remove these actuators, like I always say, you have to drain the coolant out. If you do not drain the coolant out, you'll have a bad day, and it's like someone's already been playing in here. So let's go ahead and get this off. And I do the electrical connector, like that. And I just reach inside and just lift this tab up. You wanna make sure the lock's unlocked. Lift the tab up so it doesn't seem to break the connector as much. I hope everyone's having a great day today. It's a beautiful, this was recorded on Thursday. I don't know what day what number it is. Can't keep track of that anymore. But let me show you something before we get too far into it. Well, I'll show you in a little bit. But we're draining the coolant out, and it's got it's like mostly water. It doesn't even look like coolant. And with the code, we did have a low coolant code, which is starting to seem real typical with these. What happened is the seals go bad on the actuator and leak coolant out. But I'll post the codes up what we got, and it's already starting to leak water. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it back down. We're gonna have to wait. This thing's been draining for an hour. Apparently we didn't get it all out yet. You can see it's obviously not a very good seal. See, we're already starting to leak. I just barely cracked the lid, but we've been draining. We've got, you can see our bucket over there. So we'll hold off for a little bit. I'll come back hopefully when it should be completely drained. So we're back at it. It's been sitting for about an hour. Let's see if we can get this thing off. We only drain a little bit more out. I'm not understanding why there's so much coolant in there. Let's make sure they're all cracked loose. They're all loose. Okay, now we're going to get this one. And again, I think these are, let me look before I tell you what size they are. I think they're 5 millimeters. 5 millimeter Allen. I sure do like this though, with it being open. It's so nice. This should really make like cutouts in the frame for the other ones, because they are such a pain in the butt to get to. But this is not bad at all. And we'll see if we're gonna do turbo. This would be the, we just got one done 2 days ago. I needed a turbo, and unfortunately turbo took 3 weeks to get because the customer requested a brand new one instead of a reman, which I would have done the same thing. So took 3 weeks to get that one. Hopefully this one's just an actuator, and hopefully I can actually get one. Cool, there's no liquid. Look how nasty that is. It's definitely been running a lot of water. You can see all the crap in there. Yeah, this one's gonna need a turbo. It's really tight on the back. Yeah, great. This one's gonna sit here for another couple weeks. It's really, really hard to move it. So I know you've seen, I'm sure if you've seen my other videos, you know. I think this is the third one I've done. So basically you see that line right there, and then you have a line right here. This moves the vanes inside the back of the turbo. It should move smoothly, and it's really hard to move it to that side. Really, really tough. And it's starting to get a little easier, but it's not, it shouldn't be that tight. Like, to move it easy, it goes like right there. We're not even to the line. So unfortunately, even if you were to put an actuator on, because we do have a communication code, so more than likely there's probably a little water in this actuator, it's still not going to fix it, because it's going to have an internal, it's binding inside the vanes. Oh, that's okay. So yep, another turbo down. So let me, you can try cleaning them. I've never had luck with that. We've done a few when they first started doing that. It's never worked. The one that actually I did a turbo like a month and a half ago maybe, and that one we cleaned and it came back within like a few thousand miles. So it, unfortunately, it just doesn't, it's just a band-aid. It doesn't work. As crappy as that is, it just doesn't fix it. So we'll go ahead and write this one up and see what happens. But make sure you like and subscribe if you like the content, and leave a comment down below. And thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day. So unfortunately, the customer declined this, the turbocharger, the complete assembly. So we're gonna go ahead and try to I'm gonna try to calibrate it and install it. So hopefully it works, because I don't want them driving off and have it be stuck in no boost or high boost. Try to put it back together the way we found it, you know. So I'm gonna pull it off. I have new gaskets, because I have a bunch of extras. When you get an actuator, they come with gaskets, and then they come with gaskets installed already too. So just try to make it nice. Try to get all the big stuff off. Try not to scratch it too much. Doesn't look perfect. It'll work. Okay. Now I have my scanner. We're gonna go ahead and put. I'm gonna try to. Probably should put the actuator on to align it. Or plug it in, I should say. It sucks. These trucks, they're just. This is starting to become such a problem. Every month I'm seeing a couple of these now, and I hate it because they're so expensive to fix. You know, but I didn't buy it. I didn't break it, so it's not my problem, unfortunately. All we can do is fix it the best we can and try to make it as reliable as possible. But it is what it is. So let me get this new gasket laid in here. And the guy, I actually talked to him. He said that he had he just had the coolant replaced, but it sure did look. I told him it looked like water in there. I mean, you can see inside this actuator, there's all kinds of corrosion, which is kind of weird. But try to put it back together nicely. Oh, it was? You're able to get more in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Just if you could on the front shop, just clean it up a little bit.
Right.
When I'm done with this, I'll have you put the liner back in, okay?
Right.
Well, thank you. Okay. So I was getting the new gasket put in. Trying to get it all the way in. So there are brand new gaskets. And like I said, look at all that corrosion in there. It definitely looked like water coming out of it, but who knows. So we're gonna plug that in. I put the lock on. We have that. Let's put this in the. Oh, it's really tight. It's really, really tight. Let's put it in the back position. We got that lined up. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna work because I had a communication code with it. Like I said, I was pretty sure the actuators failed too, but I'm not 100% sure. I did because it did have a communication, and more than likely what happened, it's probably got water, or I should say coolant, inside the actuator itself, or it just went bad. I mean, having an electrical device on the side of a turbocharger that can get what? I mean, this thing has an emission system, so 1400 degrees. Yeah. Invalid pre-aligned response from the ECU. See? You might not be able to see it. So what we're gonna do is not go raving today. We're gonna turn the rave light off. We're gonna go back. It may have been because I plugged it in like that, so we're gonna clear the codes. I don't want to put it back on in one spot. I hate having stuff leave like that, but it is what it is, you know. Let's see. No, it's not even responding. But I don't want to put an actuator on it and have the turbocharger be junk too. So we're gonna put it back where it was. It was like right there. We're gonna leave it like that, and we're just gonna have to reinstall it. Unfortunately, I still have no response from the VGT. It's life. I'll check and see right now if I have the communication code. I honestly didn't check. It's such a common problem on these trucks. These turbos and these actuators are getting really hard to find. I don't know. I hate it because it's, I mean, this is a 2013, and it already needs a turbo, and turbos are not cheap in the labor. Okay, I got that one.
Andrew.
Yep.
Did you already spin that compressor?
Nope.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope. Get this piggity wiggity done. I had to order coolant. We don't have any, and again, nobody has coolant for it, so we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit before I get my. When they bring me some. It's tight. And then I'm gonna need the 10. I'll go grab the 10, I'll put that on, and then it'll be done. Okay, so let's get this in, and then I'm gonna have somebody put the fender liner in for me. And I'm gonna wait until I get the coolant. We're gonna do a vacuum test on it and make sure it's all sealed up and filled with coolant and get it out of here. Get it back to the customer. Unfortunately, not really repaired, just put back together, but it is what it is, and I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like it, and have a good day. So I'm not sure if I ever showed it. This is the ram with the turbo actuator. To drain the coolant, they don't make it very easy. I'm gonna see if I can get my camera in there. Right now, this is the driver's side of the truck. This is the driver's side frame rail. This is the bumper. As you can see, we have the fan and stuff right there. So if we go up in here, I'm trying to get my camera in there. So if you go right through here, you can see the petcock is a little wet. This is the petcock right here. You have to loosen that up. It's an absolute pain in the butt. What I usually do, I'll show you. I reach my arm in there, my claw, and then you can kind of see. Sorry for the bad video, but it's very hard to capture. And then what I'm using a little 17mm wrench to get on the drain because it's a hex head. Let's see if I can get a better shot in there. Can't even fit my camera in there. Okay. If you just turn it a little bit, it'll pop out and start leaking. Just leave it. Don't take it all the way out because they usually don't like to go back in. So just turn it out a little bit, and then when you're done, just tighten it back up. You don't have to get crazy tight. Once it pops in, it's done. But just wanted to show that because I don't know if I've ever shown that before. Driver's side of the radiator. This is the frame rail. This is what it looks like.